Before a family ever responds, the internet usually decides what the story is first. Sometimes all it takes is a pair of photos from a quiet dinner or a couple of cheerful family videos for complete strangers to begin connecting dots that may or may not exist. That was exactly the case with two very different conversations surrounding members of the Bates family this week. Katie Bates and Travis Clark unexpectedly became the subject of renewed marriage speculation after a simple date night appeared online, while Tiffany Bates found herself at the center of a debate that challenged one of the longest-running rumors within the Bates community. Neither update appeared designed to make headlines, yet both quickly evolved into discussions that stretched far beyond what was actually posted. Katie's update was remarkably simple. Through Instagram stories, she shared two photos from an evening out with Travis. One showed her smiling across the dinner table wearing a lavender off-the-shoulder dress, while the other featured Travis sitting opposite her in a gray polo shirt, as the couple enjoyed a rare night together without the children. There was no lengthy explanation, no dramatic announcement, and no attempt to make the evening seem like anything more than a quiet date night. But once screenshots reached Reddit, the conversation changed almost immediately. The thread itself opened with a simple question built entirely around speculation. Rather than discussing the restaurant or the couple's evening together, the original poster suggested that Travis had told Katie to dress the way she did. No evidence accompanied the claim, and neither Travis nor Katie has ever made a statement supporting that idea. Still, the suggestion immediately shifted the conversation away from the dinner itself and toward Katie's appearance, inviting hundreds of people to debate a theory built from nothing more than two photographs. Many commenters believed Katie's outfit reflected more than personal style. Because Travis's affair continues to influence how many people view the couple, several users wondered whether Katie had changed her appearance in response to everything they have experienced publicly. Some speculated that she might be trying to present herself differently following the scandal, while others argued she appeared more glamorous than she typically does. Those interpretations varied widely, but they all shared one thing in common. They were based entirely on assumptions rather than confirmed information. Just as many people strongly rejected that line of thinking, numerous commenters argued that the entire premise of the thread was unfair, insisting that no spouse should ever feel responsible for someone else's faithfulness. They pointed out that clothing has nothing to do with whether a partner chooses to remain loyal, and several questioned why attention was being placed on Katie's wardrobe instead of on Travis's own actions. According to that perspective, suggesting a different dress could somehow protect a marriage only shifted responsibility away from the person actually responsible for previous mistakes. As the discussion continued, criticism gradually shifted toward Travis himself. Some Reddit users commented that he still looks unusually young for his age, comparing him to a high school or college student rather than a husband and father. Others joked about his hairstyle, his familiar polo shirts, or his overall appearance, arguing that while Katie seemed to receive endless scrutiny over one outfit, Travis rarely faced similar expectations regarding his own style. What began as a discussion about Katie's dress slowly became another conversation about Travis's public image. A smaller group of commenters looked at the photos from a completely different perspective. Instead of focusing on appearances, they appreciated seeing the couple make time for one another, after everything they have faced publicly. Some wondered who was caring for Haley and Harvey while they enjoyed the evening, while others simply viewed the dinner as an ordinary opportunity for two parents to spend time together. But even those more positive reactions couldn't completely escape the shadow of previous headlines. Nearly every interpretation, whether supportive or critical, ultimately circled back to the same reality. Many people now struggle to view any update from Katie and Travis without filtering it through the controversy that changed how the couple is perceived online. While one Reddit thread revolved around speculation surrounding a marriage, another focused on challenging a rumor that has quietly circulated within the Bates community for months. This time, the attention shifted to Tiffany Bates after one user questioned whether the ongoing claims of tension between Tiffany and the Bates family actually matched what she has been sharing publicly. Rather than presenting screenshots of arguments or evidence of conflict, the original poster pointed to two recent TikTok videos uploaded by Tiffany herself. In one, she happily introduced Kelly Jo Bates to viewers, describing her mother-in-law as a 100 out of 10 and saying their family feels incredibly blessed to have her. The video portrayed a warm, affectionate relationship and gave no indication that anything was wrong between them. A second TikTok focused on the size of the Bates family, with Tiffany smiling as she explained that her sons have 25 aunts who love them like their own. She also expressed gratitude for having sisters-in-law who care so deeply about her children. Those videos raised an obvious question. If Tiffany continues sharing affectionate moments with Kelly Jo and highlighting close family relationships, why has the idea of a Bates family feud become so widely accepted online? Many Reddit users admitted they never fully believed the rumor to begin with. Instead, they argued that Tiffany simply appears closer to certain members of the family than others, which isn't unusual in a family as large as the Bateses. Several commenters pointed out that she often seems comfortable around Kelly Jo, Gil, and some of the younger Bates siblings, while naturally spending less time with a few of the older sisters who already have busy families, businesses, and established social circles. According to these users, unequal closeness shouldn't automatically be mistaken for conflict. Others suggested the rumor may have grown simply because Tiffany hasn't appeared at every family gathering. Missing events, however, doesn't necessarily mean relationships are strained. With such a large family living in different places and balancing different schedules, many believed it was unrealistic to expect every member to attend every occasion or constantly appear together on social media. For those commenters, the feud narrative seemed to rely more on absence than on actual evidence. Not everyone was convinced, though. A smaller number of users questioned whether Tiffany's recent TikToks were intentionally highlighting positive family interactions because the rumors had gained momentum. Others wondered if viewers were only seeing carefully selected moments rather than the complete picture. Even so, most acknowledged that those ideas remained speculation, just as unsupported as the feud rumors themselves. Perhaps the most interesting discussion wasn't about Tiffany or the Bates family at all. Several commenters turned their attention toward the online community itself, arguing that internet discussions often begin with assumptions before gradually transforming into accepted narratives. Once people become convinced a story is true, every new post is interpreted as either proof supporting that belief or evidence attempting to hide it. In their view, Tiffany's videos demonstrated just how easily ordinary family moments can be overshadowed by expectations created long before the camera ever starts recording. Taken together, these two discussions reveal how differently social media can be interpreted once it leaves the people who originally shared it. Katie's dinner date became another chapter in ongoing speculation surrounding her marriage, despite the thread beginning with an unsupported assumption about her outfit. Tiffany's cheerful family videos, meanwhile, encouraged many fans to reconsider whether months of feud rumors were ever grounded in meaningful evidence at all. In both cases, the original updates remained remarkably ordinary. It was the conversations that followed, filled with theories, personal opinions, and competing interpretations, that transformed simple posts into some of the Bates community's most talked about discussions.